mysterious. I don't know. Are you a little mysterious these days, or what's going on? I do see vitality for you though, and success. Oh well, actually, um, more like yeah, strength and vitality and good health, Capricorn. That is amazing. That's great. Let's see who you may be dealing with, or the energies around you, or just the energies that you are carrying. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we have Saturn. There were lessons in your life that had to be learned. We see fire coming from you. Okay, we have Leo here. We have Taurus here. So Capricorn, you could have Leo and Taurus in your chart or be dealing with fun as well. We also have Libra here, okay? And we have Cancer. We have expansion. Okay, expansion, that's, greater, right? Is more of. It expands whatever the subject is. Okay. All right, we have the High Priest reversed, Capricorn. Okay, we have Charity as well. And we have the Star. It's almost like we don't want to give charity. Or no, it's like maybe you weren't being the high priest that you were meant to be, Capricorn. That you were supposed to be. You were allowing yourself to be lower, acting lower, being lower than what your status should actually be, what it actually requires. Okay, when it comes to charity, to bring about a new beginning. Okay, Capricorn. Okay. We have Cancer here reversed. Now, in all these readings, Cancer comes out reverse. What is going on here, Capricorn? Who is this Cancer? Okay, I don't know if you thought this Cancer was your son. Someone that was supposed to bring happiness. Or what? Alright, I just saw Aquarius. Yeah, there wasn't any expansion with a Cancer, that's for sure. And maybe you thought that there was going to be, but there just wasn't. Which brought about emotions, possibly secrets as well could have been brought to the fore. Concerning a Sagittarius, maybe, or there could have been Sagittarius involved in this whole scenario. Okay, Sagittarius, Scorpio. All right. Okay. Yeah, we got Sagittarius again, and then we have Capricorn. Okay, now when I look at this Capricorn here, Capricorn. I don't know if someone here was in devil energy, because look, is this not devil? Look like the devil here. Okay, so don't play with me, okay? Look, something is not quite right here. I think that you are a Leo. You've come out twice as Leo. Or you could be a Capricorn that has a Leo around you that is quite definite in your life, okay? Taurus just slid out, and we have Taurus next to Taurus. We we have Libra again, and we have Cancer again, we have Capricorn again, and we have Leo again. For real, we got Aries. Okay, so listen, Capricorn. Yeah, you're gonna know best, okay? Better than I am here, okay? Unless I decide to really just look into every single sign, okay? But I don't know if I'm gonna take that much time today. Okay, so we have spouse that just came out here, Capricorn. Okay. All right. All right. Wow. This is a lot like the Virgo reading, okay? You're going to need to check out Virgo too. We had just now got authority figure. Okay. Spouse, authority figure. Wow. Native American. So you could be a Native American. You could be dealing with a Native American that's your spouse, okay? Yeah, you two took vows, okay? This is your spouse, but you took vows. But what were your vows though? Like, was it just marriage vows, or like, what were these vows? Yeah, that you would dedicate yourselves to each other, okay? And literally on an altar, or before your deity, okay? Yeah, and I feel like you two are quite passionate about each other, Capricorn. Yeah, incubation. Well, incubation, that's growth. I feel like you two may have thought that even though you were immature in your relationship, like you could just like grow together. But in the winter, well, this could have taken place in the winter. Well, in the winter, one of you may have wanted to invoke, possibly maybe go back. Go back on the vow, possibly, which was an intensification of like the stability in some way, and looking for protection as well, about maybe a shadow side secret that you share. Okay. Yeah, concerning about being like a high priest, a high priestess, but not being a high priest or high priestess, like this. Hold on. Okay. Could have been a secret here between you two about, communal living. Like maybe, maybe many of you living in a home. And maybe even about someone's imprisonment. Okay. Maybe keeping it from a high priest or priestess, or like not being in the high priest or high priestess energy that you should have been in, because you're keeping these secrets here. Yeah. I don't know if you had trust and faith in each other, or hold on. Is there an Aquarius that was imprisoned? You know, and it's just maybe possibly being kept a secret. Yeah. Trying to possibly keep it a secret. We got Aries, Gemini, Sun. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, why is this person, what's this imprisonment about, though? Capricorn. Oh, it's about false person. So someone is false here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, this individual must be out of the picture right now. Okay. This individual is probably in prison or going to prison for being a false individual. Because we have imprisonment here twice, Capricorn, okay? Could very well be an Aquarius. Yeah, something that it concerned unexpected income. Yeah, because he stole. This Aquarius stole, okay? Capricorn, you're aware of this. About this thievery. About this false individual that is imprisoned now due to thieving unexpected income. Okay, and there's a journey that needs to be taken for court. Okay, and I believe concerning these finances here, Capricorn. Could have been a loss of an occupation here, something that had some concerning that, something that someone else has been expecting, okay, that had to do with someone's bad health and someone being in high honor that was supposed to receive this house, okay? Yeah, due to maybe somebody's passing that the community was also involved in, but this community didn't want to come forward, and I do see that here, okay? This community, or this Aquarius, okay, we're stealing this individual's ideas from their work, okay? Copying their work, duplicating it, basically feeding off of somebody else. And now, Capricorn, you could be sad and you could be crying over this situation. You could be upset about this, okay? Or somebody is, okay? Yeah, you feel like it's just the same crap, different day, you know. You don't want this person to ignore you, but someone's ignoring you that is going to receive their jackpot. All right. Well, who does this, belong to, This money belongs to a Sagittarius. That's who it belongs to. See, Sagittarius? That's who this money belongs to, Capricorn, so don't be mistaken. Okay, that's who it was stolen from, Sagittarius. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. This Sagittarius is someone that's very knowledgeable and understands the warning and the danger. Yeah, I feel like you're concerned about this individual's gift. Yeah, I don't know if you want some sort of relationship with this person now and want to send a message. You feel like you can trust this person, that this individual can be trusted. It may have been a past lover because it came out reversed. So that means you're not the lover now, okay? Yeah, there's been obstacles and there's been challenges here in this situation. But there's going to be a triumph, okay? I don't know if you're like rushing in or what, but I'm looking at truth reverse, so I feel like truth is actually coming in. It kind of fell back. There's victory coming in about it. Power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response and prayers. Nice. God is giving to the one that was stolen from. Okay. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Okay, the one that was stolen from is reaping rewards. Okay, and yeah, and is gonna be able to enjoy the growth. Yeah. The map of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. So this individual has free will. This individual is free and is inspiring and has an authentic purpose. So this could be you, Capricorn, that sees this, but this is the Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is all over out here. Sagittarius is the one that this money belongs to that was stolen from. Okay? I get a lot of this type of stuff for a Sagittarius, that a Sagittarius was stolen from. Okay? All right. Third, communication. There could be travel. The winds of change is what came to me. The winds of change, and part of the winds of change is coming through communication and travel, because that's what we have number 3 here, and number 3 represents that. Okay, well, I'm looking at the dawn, the new beginnings. Okay. The guide. A traveler journeyed through a foreign land, with a map given by a friend who had been there. Each time he recognized a landmark from the map, his faith grew, both in the map and in his wise friend. Have faith in one who has traveled the way before you. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So, Capricorn, you're being asked to have faith in the person that has traveled roads that you have not yet. Okay? That's awesome. Which I actually believe is the Sagittarius. Okay? Yeah. The path of least resistance. Yeah. Light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light on your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Of course it can. There's no way that light cannot have an influence over the dark because light is power, not dark. Dark is just a false power. And that is something that everybody needs to understand, okay? Capricorn, you could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius. But regardless, Capricorn, wherever you fit in here, you will know. But, yeah, it's just so showing mainly a Sagittarius. Now, if you have Capricorn, though, listen, if you have Capricorn as your house of work, which is the 10th house, and it can be connected to the 9th if you're a teacher, but if you have a Capricorn in the 10th house, then this could very well be you as well, okay? And you could be a teacher of some sort because that is what Sagittarius represents. So I hope that this has helped you, Capricorn, to get more clarity on this situation, what is going on here, and what you can also expect, okay? Outsider, misfit, loner, and wanderer. You are seen as a misfit, as someone that doesn't fit in society. Misfit, you're a loner, and you're just a wanderer. And Capricorn, whether this is you, the one who was stolen from, or if it was one of these other signs. But regardless, whoever was stolen from is the misfit, the loner, the wanderer. Okay? All right. Well, we're going to call it good for tonight. Bye for now, Capricorn.